right, hello everybody, and welcome to another stream. I'm Ray Carcillo, and welcome to NHL 22. We're doing some expansion franchise, Delaware Dragons hockey. It's been a couple of weeks since my last stream, actually to the day. December 15th is my last stream, did some Halo campaign. We're back to hockey, though. We'll have a stream tomorrow night, and then it'll be, we won't be having one Friday because of New Year's Eve. We'll be back on Monday, and we'll kind of get back into a rhythm again. But I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a wonderful holiday season, or if you're continuing to have a holiday season. I know Kwanzaa's still going on, so if you celebrate that, good for you. I hope you're having a good one. I hope if you had a Christmas, I hope you had a good one of those. If you had a Hanukkah, that was a month ago, but I hope you had a good one of those. And if there's any other holidays out there, I hope you are having a good one and enjoying it. If you don't celebrate any of those, I hope you are just having a good day. We're drinking some Pepsi Zero tonight. It was on sale. I got like a 12-pack for like $3.50. What's up, Gibby? How's it going? I'm not going to lie, I like Coke Zero better, so I am not a very good spokesman if they wanted to send me some, but if Coke Zero wanted to send me some, I'd be all for it. But yes, hope you are all doing well. Oh, what's up, Mike the Bite? Yes, how's it going? How are you? Hope you are well. But yes, we are back. We are back from the break. And we're going to play some hockey. Got 4 games tonight. Delaware Dragons, 32-2. A very good record, obviously. Also want to make sure we are muted here so that we don't get any feedback loop. We'll be playing at home. We have one injury on our defense, but overall we should be all right. We got the backup Sakara in. He'll be in for probably these 4 games. Colin Miller has a concussion, usually in our second pairing. The San Jose Sharks go coast to coast and come down to Dover, Delaware, Independence Arena. Matt Duchene, Logan Couture, and we are underway as the faceoff was won by the Sharks. Back to Yandel, up to Couture. Shot goes wide. Duchene there, sends it up now to Antanasu. Sends it over to Hornquist, knocked off his stick. Carlson gets it for the Sharks. Passing up to Kane. Kane gains the zone. That's Evander Kane, that is. Did a good job by Devin Taves, though, to keep it away from his netminder. As now Duchene gains the zone. Moves in from the right side. Shot saved by Reimer. And he'll freeze it with 2 minutes gone here in the first. Yep, it was mosh. It was a good time to spend time with family. What's up, Darkstroke? It was fine. Darkstroke, it was fine. I was surprised to see him retire too, Gibby. I thought he would have signed elsewhere as Strome wins it back to Sakara, but his shot is blocked by Meyer. And now Meyer sends it over to Kane. Kane hit by Kylington, knocked away from the puck, and Smith finds it. Craig Smith sends it around to Strome. Strome across now to Sakara. Sakara across to Lindblom. His shot is blocked. Deflects into the corner. Sakara down low now. He misses high and wide. Kylington pinching in. Will keep the puck in. The corner. Meyer finds it. Strome takes it away from him. Strome trying to circle around. Knocked off his stick to Lindblom. Back to the point for Sakara. Tries to send it across to Kylington, but Kane knocks it off his stick. But now Sakara has to regroup at center ice. But yeah, it was fine. The holidays. My family, a lot of arguing, a lot of drama. As Ryan Strome, a shot save. Rebound. Lindblom poked away there by Reimer. My cousin, very, very stupidly, came to Christmas dinner with COVID. Most of my family is vaxxed and boosted. So I have no symptoms. I'm going to go for a COVID test tomorrow. Craig Smith shot saved there by Reimer. Lindblom to Sakara. We didn't know she had COVID. As that hits off the crossbar and deflects away. We knew she was sick. But it was very, it was very selfish of her to come even though she was sick, and then she got it tested and revealed to everyone a couple of days ago that it was indeed COVID. So, but I have no symptoms. I am asymptomatic. I'm going for a test tomorrow, as that'll be the 5th day from when I was exposed, and that's when you're supposed to get tested. So, I mean, she shouldn't have come anyway, just because she was super sick, even if it wasn't COVID. I mean, she's fine. Darkstroke, she's vaccinated as well. Like, you know, there's no fear. If you're vaccinated, there's no fear of going to the hospital or anything like that. She just basically she thought she had a head cold, and that's why she didn't know. But that's just what, you know. Unfortunately, there are a couple of cousins of mine who are not vaccinated, and we fear more for them. But they seem to be doing all right as well. So a bit of a scare, but everything seems to be all well. That hopefully will end well. But I'm gonna go for a test tomorrow just to be safe. And because if I am asymptomatic and carrying it, I'll have to cancel my New Year's plans. So maybe we'll have a stream on New Year's Eve after all. Anyway, Balsers gets hit there by Shattenkirk. Haig finds the puck. I am going to get tested tomorrow, Darkstroke. It's recommended to wait 5 days after exposure. So tomorrow is the 30th as Hornquist shot saved by Reimer. Tomorrow is the 30th. That will be the 5th day from exposure. So I'm going tomorrow. It's hard to find a test right now because everybody's trying to find one, of course. And yeah, Mosh, the Rangers are doing well. They lost tonight as hockey's finally getting back underway. But the only good news from the pause is that Shesterkin got healthy. His groin seems to be fine, although him and the Rangers had a very rough third. But yes, I am imploring anyone, if you can, get tested if you feel you have been exposed. If you're suspicious. Again, that's why my cousin who wasn't feeling well finally went. I had a friend who tested negative twice and didn't have Christmas with his family because of it. He had a sore throat. But he tested negative twice and still didn't see his family because, and see me, actually, as Klingberg lets one rip, and that one deflects off the crossbar and out of play. Oh, we've been ringing iron all period long. No luck for Delaware thus far. But just out of courtesy. It's one of those things. It's like, why are you going to be around dozens of people if you're sick? Yeah, Mosh, the Bruins aren't having a great year, but they started to turn it on before the break a little bit. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with a lot of these teams after this long pause. As McLeod's shot saved by Reimer, and he freezes, especially as you're seeing now, as COVID, the variants are becoming less life-threatening. They're still dangerous if you're not vaccinated, but you're starting to see with the NFL changes, you're starting to see with the CDC's recommendations now that to only isolate for 5 days instead of 10 if you're vaccinated, asymptomatic and for 5 days. You know, you're starting to see a lot of the rules become kind of more lax as Antonasu's shot saved by Reimer. And so you just listen to, but I think in the NHL should start kind of trying to follow the NFL's lead. And again, you know, you're starting to see all these Canadian games got canceled and delayed in particular. I think that's what's going to end up happening. I think you're going to start to see a lot more rules get more and more lax, especially as the virus becomes less and less lethal. As Taves' shot, saved by Reimer, bounces over the net. Again, not to say it's not dangerous, especially, again, if you're not vaccinated, it's still dangerous. As Taves' shot saved by Reimer. But if you are vaccinated and, like me, boosted, I have a booster shot, they say is, again, your chances of dying from it are next to nothing. So I think that's why more and more reason, again, you know me, I've been saying it all along, I am pro-vaccination all the way, and I think it's kind of time to stop, you know, that's the way to go. I did watch Boba Fett, Darkstroke. I did. I saw it. I thought it was very good. Not minor spoiler. I think they spent a little too much time in flashback and not enough in the present day, but I felt that it was good overall. Well, Mosh, the virus is back. As you see there, Delaware out shooting San Jose 10-0. We hit the crossbar a couple times. Face-offs in favor of San Jose 6-3. Hits 3-2 in favor of the Sharks. It's come back with a vengeance because of it's the Omicron variant. But there's a good thing with the variant is that it's less lethal, or at least we suspect it's less lethal than the other variants, but it's very contagious. And I mean, you gotta remember, coronaviruses, the common cold is a coronavirus. There is a chance that this will continue to mutate, but it will become like a cold or a flu, where it's less lethal, but it's something that we're going to probably have to live with, and we'll have seasonal, you know, vaccines, much like the flu vaccine, probably every year going forward. As Hornquist, backhander, scores his 17th of the year, and the Dragons finally break through. It's 1-0 Delaware. But yeah, it was a good start, Darkstroke. It's setting up, it's planting seeds, Boba Fett, for a lot of stuff that will pay off, hopefully, later on in the series. I'm excited. I thought it was great. Very, very excited overall. And, yeah, thrilled that that's happening as Klingberg and Taves get the assists on Hornquist's 17th of the year. Now Couture, his shot blocked by Kylington. Sakura finds it in the corner, pushes it across to Kylington. Kylington passing up to Smith now. Yeah. And again, and much like the flu, it's the same thing, right, Mosh? It's like, get your vaccines. Get your vaccines because it'll help you, especially if you're an older person. That was the big fear with my cousin having COVID, is my grandmother vaxxed, boosted, the whole 9 yards, but she's still 89 years old. As Meyer's shot saved there by Allen. And Sakara now the outlet pass to Lindblom. From the left circle, shot easy save for Reimer. No rebound as he smothered it with 14:09 left in the second. You know, you still worry about the older folks. And that's why even the regular flu kills, what is it, 60,000 people a year or something like that, right? Like, it's usually older folks. As Sanford tries to make a pass, backhand shot, rebound, and he scores! His 12th of the year! Alex Kern gets the only assist on the play as he won the face-off, got the shot off. Sanford finds the loose puck, and just like that, it's 2-0 Delaware. So probably next week, we're going to do a lot of Stream Lounge Darkstroke. We're going to finish Hawkeye next week, and we will probably also do the first 2 episodes of Book of Boba Fett next week. So expect a double Stream Lounge Wednesday and Friday. It's Kern versus Eklund now, center ice. Face-off won again by the Dragons. Roslovic with the puck. Tries to get it back to Kern, but it's deflected away. Ferraro has it now. Mario Ferraro up to Balsers. Knocked away by Haig. Haig sends it across to Shattenkirk. Shattenkirk long pass up to Kern. Knocked away from him. Ferraro finds it center ice over to Eklund. Now back over to Balsers. Balsers backhand shot saved by Allen into the corner. Balsers still has control one time. And the Sharks are on the board as LeBlanc gets his goal with 11:52 left here in the second. A bad turnover there. LeBlanc's 7th of the year, and it's a 2-1 game. Eklund versus McLeod now. It's kind of a rainy day here in LA. The weather really kind of took a nasty turn. We're expecting a lot of rain here the next couple of days. We need it, but definitely not the best weather. 48 degrees and rainy here in LA. An unusual day for that for LA. As Engel takes it deep, gets it back to Klingberg. Klingberg's shot saved by Reimer, and it goes out of play. All right, sounds good, Mosh. So there is Zach Sanford, his 50th goal of his career, his 100th point. So that was a double milestone goal. Good for him. As Duchene versus Bonino now to the left of Reimer. Face-off won by Duchene. Taves gets it back to Duchene as he takes a hit. Duchene cutting in, circling in, drawing Sharks to him. Gets hit hard. Hornquist tries to get a backhand shot off, but a good job by Ferraro there to check him. And take the puck himself now with 9 minutes left in the second. Back to Leonard. The Bonino down low, knocked off his stick there. Good recovery there in the back check. And now poked away by Allen back to the blue line. Burns, his stick betrays him as it snaps in two. He has to go get a new twig as Taves has to throw it up to Antanasu at center ice. Didn't have to, but that's the play he made. Antanasu kicks it deep. Hornquist fighting for it. Kicks it back to Antanasu. Antanasu down low, shot! Oh, and he snipes the far post! For his 15th of the year, the Dragons take back a 2-goal lead. It's 3-1 Delaware. Darkstroke, that's the thing. I don't know. Supposedly he's not dead, but yeah, Echo is the one who shot him. She's going to get her spin-off series, and I imagine that whatever her spin-off series is going to have to deal a lot with that. As Zingle shot saved by Reimer. So I think that's what's going to... I think you're right. I don't think Kingpin is dead from the conclusion of Hawkeye. Spoiler alert. Sorry, folks. It's been a couple of weeks. If you haven't seen it yet, you've had plenty of time. Couture versus McLeod now to the right of Reimer. I don't think Kingpin is dead. I do think that Maya, a.k.a. Echo, probably fatally wounded him And yeah, he's perfect, Darkstroke. He was even his suggestion to do the Hawaiian shirt from the I think it's Matt Fraction comics. But that's an actual costume from the comics. As Kylington shot, like a lot of people were making fun of it. They're like, that's not the Kingpin. No, actually, it is the Kingpin. It is very much the Kingpin. The cloud turnover shot saved by Reimer, and he freezes it. Kern versus Eklund now to the right of Reimer. Face-off won by the Dragons. Sanford has it. Got his 50th career goal. Roslovic hits the outside of the cage with his shot, and his 100th point tonight. As Roslovic's shot misses wide, Eklund gets the puck off the boards. Now hit by Sanford. Good forecheck. Kern gets the loose puck. His shot save. Rebound. Backhand shot. Save again by Reimer. Kern now looking far post. And the rookie Alex Kern gets his 17th of the year. And the Dragons strike again. It's 4-1 Delaware. Sometimes just having a soda, you just need a soda. Strome versus Eklund now. Face-off won by Eklund back to Vlasic, over to Simic. You know, I had water today and tea, but sometimes you need, actually I had two glasses of tea. As Lindblom over to Strome, trying to really cut back on the coffee a lot. As Simic now in the trapezoid. But sometimes you just need a soda, and especially this is zero sugar one. Hey, what's up, Jack? I was just saying, actually not that great. My cousin decided to show up to Christmas dinner with COVID, Jack. So, that's a lot of fun. I have to go I'm getting tested tomorrow. I mean, it was good to see my family. Don't get me wrong, but a lot of drama with my family. Honestly, there's always something going on. Yeah, exactly, Jack. My thoughts exactly. Delaware out shooting San Jose 21-8, up 4-1 on the scoreboard. Hits 13-3 in favor of the Sharks. Face-offs about 2-1, 13-6 in favor of the Sharks as we get ready for the third period. But, you know, it was good to see them, but I've already told them next year I think I'm going to Hawaii, guys. It costs the same amount of money, the plane ticket to Jersey. It's the same as a plane ticket from LA to Hawaii. I think I'm going to go to Hawaii next year as Duchene wins the faceoff back to Taves, sends it across to John Klingberg. Klingberg now tries to get it to the slot. Duchene looking for the one-timer, can't get it though. Antanasu with the loose puck. Antanasu shot saved by Reimer, gets it in the corner. Now cutting down low, backhand shot saved by Reimer. With 1:21 gone here in the third. Always wanted to go to Hawaii. I think next year, that's the plan, that's the play. Strome versus Couture to the left of Reimer. Kane with the puck. Passes up to Couture. Couture at the blue line, hit by Kylington, but sends it deep. Sekera gets it for the Dragons. Sekera passes up to Craig Smith. Smith puts on the brakes. Tries to pass back to Sekera. Does. Sekera pinching in. His shot save. Rebound. Cleared by the Sharks. Well, that's the thing, yeah. And so, I mean, you're going halfway across the Pacific to Hawaii. So, yeah, it's about the same price. So, I mean, obviously, I'd have to pay for a hotel. A Smith shot saved by Reimer as he gloves it. But I think it'd be worth it. Yeah, Jack, I think, you know, I've only heard amazing things about Hawaii. I've always wanted to go. It just seems to be one of those things that I feel like you have to do, right? Like, I think, especially here being in LA, it's a bit cheaper to fly there for me. So, I don't want to, if, you know, say I get a new job, I don't want to miss that opportunity. Cotter, that's a great question. I think it's going to be a long lockout. I really do. I really think that as Kern can't bury the one-timer, Reimer got a piece of it there. A good feed down low as this third line continues to really click. Has 2 of the 4 goals tonight. Couture now gets hit at the blue line by Haig. Shattenkirk finds it. Yeah, no, exactly, Jack. I think it's going to be, I think we're going to have a delay of the season. I'm not going to lie. I think we're going to have a delay of the season. I think we're going to have a shortened season as Reimer makes the save. A good shot by Roslovic there with 12-12 left here in the third. I'm not going to lie. I wouldn't be surprised if we lose a lot of baseball next year. I'm being 100% serious. I think that's what's going to happen. And I'm really, it makes me sick. You guys know, if you've been here, I'm talking ad nauseum. It's millionaires arguing with billionaires, and I think that, yes, I think that some of the things that the players are fighting for are good, right? Expanded playoffs, competitive balance, where teams like the Orioles and the Pirates are forced to spend a little more money. I think those are good things for baseball, but I also think that a lot of the players demanding already higher salaries, earlier ability to test free agency. I don't know. I think that there's going to be some. I think the owners are on board with most of what they want. It's just, again, money. It's the money that's the sticking point, and it's like it's just hard for me to relate to guys who are making hundreds of millions of dollars. It just is. As Antanasu down low, Hornquist misses the one-timer. Now has it in the corner, kicks it along. Passes back to the blue line. Kylington deflected. Oh, what a beautiful deflection by Hornquist. Kylington gets the primary assist. Hornquist, second of the day. His 18th of the year. Yes, Jack, they are. But the minor league compensation, you have to remember, the minor league compensation. Minor leagues are still going to happen next year because the minor leagues are not protected by the union. So it's interesting to see if the majors are going to be able to get that across. But I wouldn't be surprised if that becomes a sticking point, if all the guys in the majors let that go. Antanasu, the other assist. As Duchene wins it back to Kylington, up to Sekera. His pass intercepted by Burns across the Balsers. Balsers now across to Eklund, hit by Duchene. Sends it across to Burns. Burns across to Eklund. Shot saved by Allen. Rebound. And LeBlanc gets his second of the game, his 8th of the year. It's 5-2 Delaware. Because it is true, the minor league guys, I mean, most of them make less than I do. And trust me, I'm not making a pretty penny. I do not make a lot of money, but a lot of them make even less than I do. We're talking like $30,000 a year, you know? Like, it's, you know, one thing if you're a prospect who's going to guaranteed get to the big leagues. It's another if you'll never get past that bottom level, right? So, as Jack gets a hydrate. Jack, I think the Mariners make the playoffs whether there's a shorter season or not. I think the Mariners are going to be a very dangerous team next year. I think the AL West is stacked. I think Houston got worse. I think Houston and Oakland got worse, and the Angels and Texas and the Mariners all got better. I think, and to the point the Mariners got better, that they'll make the playoffs. As Shattenkirk hits the top shelf, his 5th of the year through his screen, and the Dragons, oh, if they did it before, they sure did now. They busted it wide open. It's 6-2. Delaware. Strome versus Bonino now, center ice. Zingle and McLeod the assists. Face-off won by the Sharks. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens with Matt Olson. That is very true. Marsh, I'm shocked. I'm genuinely shocked that Seager retired. Because the last I checked, he wasn't that old. I'm sure somebody out there would have been able to use that bat. Right, I think I was going to say 30. He'll be 35 next year. He just turned 34. He just turned 34 this offseason. So I'm kind of surprised that he would retire with probably 3 or 4 good years left under his, or available to him to play. I mean, I would have taken a flyer on him for a 2-year deal. As Haig thrown on net, saved by Reimer. I mean, that's fair. Some guys, that's it, you know? I mean, look, the dude's made his money, right? If he was smart, he's made his money. He could go become a broadcaster for the Mariners if he wants, right? What's up, 31B? No, that's perfectly fair. I'm just, yeah, I mean, I completely get it. It's just, it feels like you're leaving money on the table, but I also understand he does love the Seattle area, I've heard. And yeah, he probably wants to settle down and stay there. Like, he probably doesn't want to have to uproot. You know, Jack, you mentioned he's a family man. Probably doesn't want to uproot his family at this point, and that's it, you know? I mean, who could... God, I'm 36. I wish I could retire. You know what I mean? We're talking about Seager, 31B. Yeah, his retirement. Kern versus Couture. Face-off won by Kern. Back to Klingberg. Taves shot deflected on net. Hits the post. Go, man. The Dragons tonight with those deflections have really been getting close to lighting the lamp. They've hit the post once and 2 crossbars. As and also scored on 1 deflection. As Kern gets laid out. Roslovic throws it on net. Shot saved by Reimer as he freezes it with less than half a minute to go. Yeah, he's only 34, 31B. Oh, he's going back to North Carolina, Jack? Well, then that's curious. It's a curious move as McFaceoff won there by the Sharks. Carlson with the puck. Passes cross ice to Evander Kane. Kane, his pass intercepted by Zingle. Zingle will gain the zone. This is all over now. Thrown on net towards Reimer. Save there by the netminder. What do you mean it didn't end well, Jack? Shot saved by Allen, stick to side, and that'll do it. Oh, yeah, well, that's a shame. That's a shame. Then, if that's part of what made him, if that's part of why things went the way they did. Yeah, no, exactly, 31B. Like I was just saying, man, I wish I could retire. I'm 36. Does anybody want to give me $10 million? I'll retire. So that'll do it. The Dragons win 6-2. Zach Sanford, a goal, an assist, and a hit. His 100th and 101st career points. Delaware outshot the Sharks 37-14. Hits 17-8 in favor of the Sharks. Face-offs a 2-to-1 ratio, 22-11 in favor of San Jose. Antanasu, a goal and an assist. Yeah, Jack, I definitely could have seen the Braves or the Marlins for sure. Like you mentioned, North Carolina's his home. So, Patrick Hornquist, your #1 star with 2 goals and an assist. I could definitely see the, yeah, I mean, that definitely, already making that decision, definitely, could definitely maybe leave, I don't want to say bitter, but definitely leave you unhappy. So, I totally get that. Maybe, Jack, maybe. But like you said, if that relationship's a little sore right now, maybe not. But I have a lot of... I think, honestly, I'm going to say this, Jack. This might sound crazy. But I think the Mariners not only can make the playoffs next year, I think the Mariners could do some damage in the playoffs. Because I'm going to say it right now. I'll say this also. If it's under the old playoff format, 5 teams, I could see, as crazy as this sounds, I could see the Mariners winning the division. And if they win the division, I could see, like, I'm going to say this also. I'm going to say Tampa wins the division. I'm going to say the White Sox win the division. I see the Mariners win the division. And then I'm going to say the Angels, Houston, Twins, and Toronto will all fight for the wild card. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Another bat. Definitely losing Seager hurts you. But I think also getting... You guys got Adam Frazier. I think that's a great move. I mean, if you get Chris Bryant, Jack, I think you're right there. Again, Oakland got worse, and are probably going to get even worse if they trade Matt Olson. Oakland got worse. Houston got worse. Texas got better, but not better enough to really threaten the division. And I think the Angels, if Syndergaard can have a bounce-back year, if Trout can stay healthy, I think the Angels and Houston will be wild-card threats. But I think Seattle could win that division. Yeah, Cotter, look, the Yankees were lucky they did what they did this year. The Yankees don't have, to me, the Yankees need another arm. You don't know what you're going to get out of Severino. You don't know what you're going to get out of the pen with Chapman constantly being so up and down. To me, the hitting isn't there. It's too inconsistent. I mean, again, we have no idea what they're going to do at first base. Are they going to keep Voit? Are they going to re-sign Rizzo? They're going to sign somebody else. And again, with the lockout, everything's frozen. I really feel like the Yankees are happy treading water, and I don't like it. I feel like they need to at this point, I don't know, call up Peraza, call up some of these young guns, young arms, put Michael King in the pen, put him in the rotation. I don't know, but honestly, I don't like Boone. I don't like the way the Yankees are organized right now. A little static 31B. All right, let me I'll mute myself and fix that. All right, hopefully there's less static now, 31B. Yeah, Darkstroke, the Doctor Strange trailer looks phenomenal. It looks like they're taking Dark Strange or Strange Supreme from What If. We saw Shuma Gorath, who I've mentioned previously on podcasts. That's a big deal. We saw him. That's the tentacle monster with one eye. This is your chance to really blow things open. Fantastic Four. We're talking Fantastic Four, X-Men, anything. You bust the universe wide open. This is how you introduce the X-Gene. I think this is really how we start to really ramp things up here. Plus, we know we got Kang coming in Quantumania, Ant-Man 3. I think things are going to really start to I think things are really going to start to go wild now with this. Jack, I did watch the first episode of Boba Fett. And I thought it was great. I think I was a little slow. I would have done a little less with the flashbacks, but they're planting a lot of seeds for future episodes, and I'm okay with that. And that is sad, Jack, that they can't acknowledge Seager's retirement. Winning the NL Central next year, to me, it's up to the Brewers and Cardinals. It depending on what moves those two teams make or don't make, it's one of those two. Oh, Jack, I mean, again, not getting into any spoilers here because it's only been a day, but that opening, holy cow, man. Wow. Like, it's everything we wanted as fans. Yeah, Darkstroke, I hope you're right, man. I hope you're right. That's what everybody wants. That's what everybody's clamoring for, is to see what they do with the X-Men as we now get ready for the Dragons versus the Stars, Delaware versus Dallas. So we head on down to American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas. Duchene versus Sagan. Face-off won by Dallas. Robertson has it now. Sends it deep. Klingberg will get it. Klingberg, of course, came from Dallas in the expansion draft. Sends it up to Patrick Hornquist. Hornquist puts on the brakes, throws it towards the net, but it's blocked. Antanasu fights for it in the corner. Sends it back to the point for Klingberg. Tries to send it down to Hornquist, but Gurionov intercepts and now starts back the other way. Gurionov gets by Klingberg, sends it back to Heiskanen. Fighting with Antanasu. Puck is loose and now kicked forward, and Hornquist gets it. Hornquist back to Antanasu. Shot saved by, I believe that's Ben Bishop in net. Now down low shot. It is Bishop. Actually retired in real life, Ben Bishop. As he freezes it with about 3 minutes gone here in the first. And I'm going to say this also right now, going back to baseball, I'm going to say the Padres are winning the West next year. But the Mets, I hate to say it, the Mets have a brighter future. The Mets are going to win the National League East. And honestly, anything short of at least a National League pennant for the Mets should be a disappointment. As Sakara up to Smith. I'm going to say this crazy. How about this for a World Series? Mariners versus the Mets. How about that? Because I'm going to say this right now. I think the White Sox win the Central again, but I don't think they go anywhere. I think same thing with Tampa Bay. I'll say whoever wins the wild card, whether it's Toronto versus the Twins or Toronto versus the Stros, I'm going to say this, Toronto will be one of the wild card teams. They will definitely be one of the wild card teams next year. And then or Houston or Anaheim. I'm going to say Houston, Anaheim, or the Twins will be the other wild card. I say Toronto and Seattle. It's crazy, I know, but I just really like how those teams fought at the end last year. I really like how young they are. 31B, I think the Red Sox will be third place. I think you're going to be third place, man. I'm going to say it again. I think the Yankees will be fourth. I think Baltimore will stay fifth. I'm only going to say Tampa Bay is a really good regular season team. There's a part of me that says Tampa Bay could fall off, and then Toronto wins the division, and then Tampa and Boston maybe fight for a wild card or second place. But, I mean, look, I think Boston's going to be a 500 team next year. You might be right, 31B, but I just don't see Boston being super competitive compared to the rest of the division and rest of the league especially. Shot saved by Allen, rebound, and he scores! Camanos, 7th of the year. You know, Baltimore's got some pieces, Darkstroke, but they need to make a free agent splash. Darkstroke, it's only been 5 or 6 years since they were in the American League Championship Series, if you remember. I think it was the ALCS. If I remember actually correctly, I think, funny enough, it was Buck Showalter. So it might have been 7 years. Might have been 2014. But, I mean, it's not as long as you think. Shot save. Yeah, what is... Oh, my God. That's what I'm saying. That was a horrible trade, 31B. Like, I mean, you guys... I don't know what you're doing with Schwarber or whatever, but, like, at least right now, you guys got worse. You lost, what's his name, Eduardo to the Tigers. Watch for the Tigers, actually, too. The Tigers might be a wild card team also. As Ryan Strome scores, as he blasts one from the slot right through Bishop, and we are tied at 1. Maybe 31B, maybe once the season gets going again. But that was, to me, a huge downgrade for you guys. I mean, obviously. Seguin versus McLeod now. Unassisted. Strome is 16th of the year. About 6 minutes left here in the first. Robertson with the puck. Sends it up to Seguin. Gets by Taves. Moves in. Backhand shot. Saved by Jake Allen. As Klingberg gets it out of the zone and up to McLeod. If Correa... I don't think he's going to the Tigers, though. McLeod shot. Saved by Bishop out of play. I don't think they even need Correa, 31B. I think they got pitching. They got Baez, who because I think the Tigers, considering again that they finished strong last year, I think the Tigers will be competitive. But I think actually, you know who's gonna have a bounce back year. I'm gonna say it's because they're always pesky. I'm gonna say the Twins are gonna have a bounce back year and at least be over 500 this year. Shot saved by Bishop and he freezes it. Darkstroke, I think they overpaid for him, but he's still going to be... I still think they're going to be good. I still think he'll do well for them. As Duchene now versus Seguin to the right of Bishop. Face-off won by Seguin, back to Robertson. Passing up to Gurionov. Gurionov hit by Taves. Duchene gets the puck. Starts back the other way. Duchene gains the zone. Left side shot saved by Bishop. He freezes it again with 2:09 left here in the first period. Yeah, Jack mentioned also I should up the difficulty. The thing is, if I up the difficulty, Jack, it's harder for me to talk to you guys in chat usually. Face-off won by Kern. Back to Shattenkirk. Now gets it back to Kern along the blue line. Back to the point. Haig across to Shattenkirk again. Shattenkirk, his shot is blocked by Lesperance. Lesperance along the left side, poked away by Haig. And Haig now, his pass is knocked away by Hanley. Hanley in the corner. Circles around Kern. Puck knocked loose. Roslovic has it, puts it towards the net, but it kicks away. Kern now back to Shattenkirk, across to Haig. Haig from the left circle, lets it rip, saved by Bishop. No rebound with 3 seconds left here in the period. Yeah, 31B. Eduardo Rodriguez, he's got the stuff. When he's on, man, it's going to be interesting to see, and especially, again, Detroit is a pitcher's park. So that could really help him not being in Fenway now for half his starts. At the end of 20 minutes of play here in Dallas, we are tied at 1. Delaware out shooting Dallas 12-3, out hitting them 7-1. Dallas winning 80% of the faceoffs 8-2. As we now head to the second period. Seguin versus Duchene. Face-off won this time by Duchene to Taves. Now over to Klingberg. Back to Duchene. Stayed on side, but Heiskanen takes it away and sends it over to Seguin. I'm still sick the Rangers lost tonight. Gave up 3 goals and real quick in the real bad third period. Anyway, Duchene with the puck now, passing up to Hornquist. Hornquist gains the zone. Hornquist from the right side, shot, easy save for Bishop. Duchene gets the rebound against the boards, circling around the net. Tries to cut to the slot, but Suter there makes a nice play. Hornquist finds the loose puck, and now Robertson knocks him away from it and starts back the other way. Robertson at the blue line, hit by Devin Taves, and Hornquist gets it now back to Duchene. Duchene now starting to break out, crosses the center ice line, now the blue line. Trying to set things up. He's hit away from the puck, though, by Seguin. Seguin circling in his own zone, leaves it for Robertson. Robertson looking for an outlet pass, finds it to Heiskanen, gets it to Gurionov. Gurionov poked away by Taves, and John Klingberg is there. Klingberg now back the other way for Delaware. Along the left side, puts on the brakes, cutting towards the net. Klingberg shot saved by Bishop. Good shot and a better save as Strome's shot deflects all the way out of the zone, and Smith has to go and find it to Sakura. Now up to Antanasu. Antanasu cutting in. Shot saved by Bishop. Strome can't get to the rebound. Oh, that is terrible, 31B. 4 for 32. The Knicks have actually won, I think, 4 or 5, and are now back to only a game under 500 as they beat up on the Pistons tonight. Hopefully the Knicks really start to turn it around. Since Kemba came back, they really woke up. And well, that happens. Sometimes it is what it is. As Kylington now kicks it back to the point. Antanasu there. Sends it across to Sakara. From the left side, his shot doesn't get through. Strome finds the loose puck. Circling. Backhand shot knocked away by Ben. Yeah, Darkstroke, I'm not going to lie. I think I agree with you completely. I thought I was hoping for more from the end credits as well. As this is thrown all the way down, it'll be an icing on Dallas. I don't even remember what the first scene was. I was so disappointed with it. And the second one, like you said, was just the Doctor Strange 2 trailer. Strome versus Blackwell. Former New York Ranger Colin Blackwell. Face-off one back to Hanley. Now up to Dellandrea. Dellandrea hit by Shattenkirk. Now Sanford loose puck. Sanford shot. Rebound. Bishop finds it in the crease before Roslovic can crash the net. And he freezes it. So Knicks won, Rangers lost. Yeah, it's 31B. I wait for the podcast as Haig's shot misses high and wide. No Way Home was good, but I think that folks are just really hyping it up because of the nostalgia of a lot of stuff. I think they used nostalgia to cover up some holes. That's what I'll say about the plot and stuff. So yeah. This big hit there. Oh, and we got a fight coming on as Foxa versus Haig. As Haig's hit, it was a clean hit, but it just seemed to really rattle. Whoever number 10 is rolling around there. Was that Sagan? As now Haig standing up for himself and turns Foxa inside out. Oh yeah, didn't say it was bad. I enjoyed it, Darkstroke. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, 31B. I think if that's what you're going for, I think you'll enjoy it. I mean, Willem Dafoe steals the show, right? McLeod wins that away from Peterson. Klingberg now up to Janmark. Janmark along the left side, puts on the brakes, Sends it back to Klingberg. Klingberg now moving to the top of the slot. Shot save. Oh, he hit the crossbar. Back-to-back games with Klingberg rattling the iron as he looks up to the sky. Would have loved to have scored here back in Dallas as that's intercepted by McLeod. And now back to Taves. His pass knocked away by Gurionov. And now he's hit by Klingberg. Taves circling around in his own zone, looking for a pass. Instead, he'll take it himself. Now from the left circle, shot, rebound! Hornquist can't get to it in time, and Bishop goes post to post to deny him as Hornquist kicks it along now. Hanley with the puck, sends it up to Gurionov. Gurionov at the blue line, hit by Klingberg as he sends it deep. Taves gets it, pushes it all the way around the boards, and Klingberg finds it there. John Klingberg now, long pass up to Antanasu with 2 minutes left here in the second. Antanasu has it poked away. Sakharov coming in, Hanley takes away his pass, and gets it across to Gurionov. Gurionov gets hit by Duchene. Antanasu now up to Hornquist. Hornquist cutting in. Shot saved by Bishop with the glove. And 20 seconds left in the period. I don't know if it was dark stroke, but it was definitely very different vibe. As face-off won there by the Dragons. Sanford with the puck. Passing across, tries to get it through, but it's deflected away to Robertson, looking for the one-timer that would have given them the edge. Instead, Gurionov clears, and we go to the second intermission, still knotted at 1. Delaware out shooting Dallas 21-3, out hitting them 13-3. Face-offs a 2-1 advantage for Dallas, 10-5. But that period was 3-2 in favor of Delaware. I will say this, that there's a lot of really good things that can come from the Spider-Man film, No Way Home. But we're not going to talk about it here. There's still some... 31B said it. He hasn't had a chance to see it yet, so we're going to avoid the spoilers here. I have a lot of theories. I think we're going to be doing a podcast next week. If that is the case, we'll be talking about it there. But... Gurionov now gains the blue line. Sagan knocked away from him. Gurionov moving down low, deflected on net. Allen makes the save. Didn't get anything on it. Gurionov made one move too many. The puck softly trickled on net. Antanasu now up to Hornquist along the left side. Cutting in, shot. Oh, and he scores! Oh, he finds the far post, and in it goes. His 19th of the year, and the Dragons are up 2-1. Yeah, Cotter, I don't think the Rangers will stay up at the top of the division where they are now. I think they're going to come back to earth a little bit, but the Rangers will make the playoffs now. I mean, I'm not going to lie, I knock on wood, by the way, with that. Like, I'm just as shocked as anybody at how well they're playing, but they're for real. And, I mean, Shesterkin didn't have his best night tonight. The defense wasn't great. We can kind of chalk that up to the COVID break. But I think I think there's a lot of talent there. I think they're going to click, and as long as they have good goaltending, which they do in Shesterkin, I think they'll be a playoff team. Where they'll be in the playoffs, what seeding, I don't know. But yes, I do think the Rangers will make the playoffs. I mean, that would be great, Darkstroke, if they bring in Miles. But I think there's also been rumors that they've also put to Tom Holland's people a new 3-movie contract for him. So it's really up to him. I don't know if he's going to sign that contract. I don't know what's going to happen, but Kylington up to Lindblom now. Because here's the thing, because you also have Miles in the animated universe. And how is that going to play into things? Right? So it's going to be interesting to see what happens, but it's clear that Sony and Marvel are working pretty well together, at least for the moment, and that is a good thing. And I don't see why you can't have multiple Spider-Men at this point, actually. You have the animated one, like, honestly, a Sanford shot saved by Bishop. I don't know why you don't bring back an Andrew Garfield for the Sonyverse and call it that. Say it's the Sonyverse, right? That's the Sony Spider-Man. There's no reason why you can't do both. As Blackwell wins the face-off against Kern, but Sanford steals the puck. Sanford tries to make a pass, but instead it's knocked into the trapezoid. He recovers it there. Sends it back towards the point, but he misfires in the pass to Haig, and Sanford will go down and get it. Now a bank pass to Shattenkirk, actually, and passing up to Kern behind the defense. Kern now, back to Sanford, shot saved by Bishop as he goes post to post. Post to post and coast to coast. As he stops the coast-to-coast opportunity, I should say, as Ben has the puck now, gets it over to Hankapaa, and now over to Kiviranta, who's hit by Shattenkirk, and Roslovic finds it. Across to Haig. Up to Antanasu, halfway through the third. Antanasu's shot saved by Bishop with the glove, as he slams it down. Yeah, no, exactly, Darkstroke. No, I agree. They should make a new Andrew Garfield film. They should let him finish his trilogy. They should give him a proper trilogy. And if they are trying to do a Sinister Six in the Sonyverse, you should have Garfield fight them. Because they've already said it's a Delandrea's shot, I should say. Misses wide. Fox a down low, back to Delandrea's shot, blocked. McLeod finds the puck, loses it to Caro. Dellandrea now gets it down low to Caro. Caro hit by Klingberg, still has the puck. Now down low, Dellandrea's shot, short side saved by Allen. Now passing back behind the net, Dallas with some sustained pressure here. Hakanpää back to Foxa. Shot through a screen, saved by Allen. Taves now gets it out, but this is going to go all the way down. But oh, Janmark wins the race, no icing. Matthias Janmark now killing time as the Dragons go for a change. And Janmark shot, and he scores! His 13th of the year, his 5th as a Dragon. And just like that, it's 3-1 Delaware. Duchene and Sagan now at center ice. Janmark, a huge back-breaking goal with 5:35 left. Taves and Allen the assist. That's a rare sight. A pair of assists in one game for the netminder. Sekera gets the puck in the trapezoid, kicks it around the Hornquist. Hornquist now back up to Kylanton. His pass now up to Antanasu. Misfires. It's going to go all the way down, but it's slow enough. There's no icing on it. Antanasu now fighting with Heiskanen. Heiskanen now over to Robertson. Robertson looking for something to pass to. Passes back to Gurionov. His shot is blocked. Deflects into the corner. Robertson back to Gurionov. Back to Suter. His shot blocked. Kylanton gets it up to Sakura, and Sakura gets it out now. And over to Duchene. Duchene loses it to Gurionov in the corner with 1:45 left. What's up, Panther? Yeah, real ugly third period for the Rangers, unfortunately. But, the Panthers are a good team, and the Rangers let up, and Shesterkin, obviously, his rust, because people forget he's missed a month with injury plus the COVID break. His rust kind of showed up. The Rangers' defense didn't. Even with that late goal to make it 4-3, make it interesting, but it is what it is. As Kylanton in shot, saved by Bishop. Now leaves it for Craig Smith. He's knocked off the puck. As you imagine now, Gurionov and Bishop will head to the bench as Gurionov sends it across to Heiskanen, and as they're going to try and get some late goals here. Knocked away there by Robertson. Over to Jamie Benn. Benn knocked away by Strome. Up to Lindblom. Now up to Roslovic. Roslovic with 20 seconds left. Hits the empty net. And that's the nail in the coffin as he gets his 11th of the year. And the Dragons go up 4-1. Congrats, buddy. Congrats. That's fantastic. It'll be interesting to see. I'm sure both these teams will meet again. Maybe in the playoffs, as Lindblom and Strome get the assists on Roslovic's 11th. Blackwell now moving in, hit by Shattenkirk. Into the trapezoid. Back to the point for Harley. Knocked away by Roslovic. Kern has the puck. Kern now moving in. Will throw it towards the net. Easy save for Bishop as time expires. And the Dragons win again. It's 4-1. 4-1 is your final, I mean. But no, it was a good game. It was a good hockey game. I honestly, you guys you came on really strong in the third period. The Ranger offense, if the Rangers had been able to make it 3-1 or something, it might have been a different game, but that's cool, man. I will say this, I miss going to hockey games. I haven't been to a Rangers game in 3 years. I love the Garden. I absolutely love the Garden. The Garden for a Ranger game is... It's electric. It's better than a Yankee game at Yankee Stadium. It's better than a Giants game. It's the best. It's just the best, in my opinion. Taves, 6 hits and assists, your number 3 star. Delaware outshot Dallas 33-8, out-hit them 16-6. Faceoffs in favor of Dallas 18-5. Patrick Hornquist, a goal and a hit, your number 2 star. Hockey is just an electric sport in person, period, in my opinion. And Ryan Strome with a goal and an assist. Had the first goal of the game for the Dragons, and then had the assist on the empty netter. It's your number 1 star. Always save. Always save the game. After this, we're going to do 2 more games, and then I am going to make tacos. That is the plan tonight. I am making some tacos. And I cannot wait. I was hoping the soda I had would have taken the edge off the hunger, but I'm trying to fast more. I gained Christmas was good to me. I put on a couple of pounds like most people do during the holidays. So now I'm kind of fasting. I had a good lunch. I had a chicken sandwich and a cup of tomato soup for lunch around noon. And now, for those of you who know the time, it's 8 p.m. here on the West Coast. So it's been a few hours since I've had food. So Duchene versus Kadri. Face-off won by Kadri, back to Grzelcyk. He's hit there by Hornquist. Devin Taves finds the puck and circles around in his own zone, passing up the outlet pass to Antonasu along the left side. Antonasu gets hit hard there. McAvoy circling, passing up to Kadri. Hey, thank you, Sensei. I appreciate it, man. How you doing? How's things going? You got to be excited. We're 28 hours away from Cobra Kai hitting Netflix. It'll be, well, if you're on the East Coast, it'll be 3 a.m. for you, but here it'll be midnight here in L.A. Antonasu circling now. Passing back to Taves. Devin Taves' shot misses high and wide. Antonasu keeping it in, though. Moving down low. Puck knocked loose. McAvoy finds it. Gets it back to Kadri. How was your holiday, Sensei? As Kadri moving in down low. Shot saved by Auntie Ranta. And Taves finds it in the trapezoid. Devin Taves now long outlet pass for Ryan Strome. Strome along the left side. From the left circle. Shot. Made good save there by the netminder. Now hit hard as Strome. The puck comes out of the zone. Nice. Good to hear, Sensei. Good to hear that you had that things are going well. And yes, of course, hyped for Cobra Kai. As pass over to Hall now. Hall, I might spend New Year's Eve just watching Cobra Kai before I go to my party. If things go well. Strome up to Lindblom. Of course, no stream on Lindblom down low. One-timer, Craig Smith scores! His 11th of the year! And it's 1-0 Dragons! Well, it's a good question, Cotter. I mean, obviously we know Silver's coming back. I'm going to say Cobra Kai. I'm going to say Robbie wins the tournament. That's my prediction. I'm going to say Robbie wins the tournament. Kern versus Halla. Lindblom and Strome with the assist there on the goal from Smith. As Kylington gets it up to Sakura. He gets it out of the zone. And I'm going to say, and that means Cobra Kai is going to stick around. Because remember, we know they're going to do at least a 5th season. If not a 6th. But at the very least a 5th, as Coyle's offsides. And so I think I think Cobra Kai is going to stick around. And that means they have to win the tournament. I think who better to win it than Robbie? As McLeod versus Foligno, as he gets revenge. I don't know if he'll get revenge necessarily against Miguel. Well, that would make the most sense. As McLeod now across to Shattenkirk, who pushes it to the Janmark. His pass back to McLeod. McLeod gets it out of the zone. DeBrusque has it poked away. Federic hit by Shattenkirk. Good check there. McLeod gets the loose puck. Now over to Janmark. Janmark across to Haig. Haig's shot deflected in front of the net. Saved by the netminder. Riley gets the loose puck and sends it up to Federic. Frederick gets hit hard by Janmark. Shattenkirk has the puck. Loses it, though. DeBrusque, good job, takes it away. Sounds low to Foligno. Nick Foligno moving in down low. Shot, and he scores! Wrapped it right around Ronta for his 8th of the year. And we are tied at 1. Sure, Sensei. What's going on with the tournament? Kern versus Studnicka now at center ice with 6:16 left. DeBrusque the only assist. As Forbort with the puck. Forbort gets it to Fogarty. Across to Moore. Shot saved by Ronta. Kylington with the rebound. Passes up to Roslovic. Roslovic switches position with Kern. Moves into the left circle. Still circling. Shot deflected. Hit off of somebody. Went wide of the net, and Kern kicks it around. 31B. It's still kicking. It's still out there. As Roslovic with the puck passing back to Kylington. Kylington's shot blocked, doesn't get through. 3 minutes left here in the first. Fogarty across to Moore. And passing up and down it goes. Sanford with the puck. Now up to Kern. Kern across to Smith. Smith takes a shot, tried to get it back to Kern, but couldn't. Smith now, his shot blocked again. Boston really keeping the puck away from their netminder, and that's really hurting Delaware's offensive opportunities. Now Smith's shot saved by Olmark, and he freezes it with just under 40 seconds left. That makes sense, Sensei, that there's going to be 2 brackets. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised then if... I'll say this. Well, first off, I don't know which one will determine the soul of the valley. Actually, I'm going to say this. It'll be 2-1. I say that Miyagi-Do... I will say Miyagi-Do wins the demonstration competition, and then Cobra Kai wins both the boys and girls tournament, and therefore that's how Cobra Kai gets to stick around, because 2-1 Cobra Kai wins. So Delaware and Boston tied at 1. Only 4 shots on net for both teams. A lot of blocked shots. Hits 4-3 in favor of Delaware, and Boston won every faceoff in the first. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Sensei. I think that's what's going to happen. I think demonstration will go to Miyagi-Do, and then Tori and Robbie win their respective tournaments. I think that's the way it's going to go. Again, also have to say that just because I work in the mobile game, I have no idea what's going to happen. I did not get invited even to the advanced screening of the first episode. Like, I have no idea. So this is all speculation on my part. All my opinions here on my Twitch channel are my own. I have no insight. I got no clue. Saved by Ronta. Duchene versus Kadri to the left of Ronta. Face-off won by Boston. Again, Grzelic's shot misses wide. It deflects to Ronta. He leaves it for Sekera. Oh, can't get it out of the zone. Bad turnover there by Sekera. Kadri now down low. His shot blocked by Duchene. And Hornquist starts back the other way with it. Sekera with the puck. Passing across to Antanasu. His shot saved by Olmark. Rebound. Hornquist couldn't get to it in time. And Grzelcyk gets it now up to Brad Marchand, who's hit by... Good hit there. Knocked off the puck. As Hornquist now moving down low, circling around, gets it back to Antanasu. Antanasu, his pass is headed by Marchand, intended for Sekera. Marchand on a foot race with Kylington. Kylington, though, knocks him off the puck, but Marchand gets a shot off, saved by Ronta, and he freezes it with 5 minutes gone here in the period. Yeah, season 24. Yeah, exactly, Sensei. Oh, goodness. Oh, also, if you guys get a chance, go to egmnow.com. You guys can see my official Game of the Year selection. As Sekera gets hit hard, another bad turnover for him. He's having a rough game. And now he gets it over to Strome, passing across for Lindblom, but Coyle intercepts. EGMnow.com. I put the link in the Discord. As Strome over to Lindblom, now deflects to Clifton. Bad pass there. He gets destroyed by a couple of Dragons. Coyle shot misses wide. Strome gets the loose puck as this second line struggling now. Taylor Hall with the puck now, looking to pass it in front. Passing back to the point instead for Clifton. Across to Riley. Back down to Hall. Shot, and he scores. Deflected by Hall. His 15th of the year. And it's 2-1 Bruins. So, yeah, go to the Discord. You can see the, you get the link there. Kern versus Foligno. Riley and Clifton the assist. Face-off won by the Dragons. Klingberg with the puck. Passing across. Roslovic shot. Rebound kicked away by Ullmark. Devin Taves pinching in now. Taves across. Looking for the deflection. Ullmark makes the save. Couldn't get it through the Sanford. Hit off one of the defensemen's skate, but a little bit of sustained pressure here, which the Dragons need desperately. Foligno versus Kern. Face-off won by Foligno. Back to Forberg. Yeah, it was between that and Halo Darkstroke, honestly. But, I don't know. I went with the one with the better story. It's Roslovic shot by Ullmark. I mean, I went with the better story. And honestly, I don't think it's been a great year overall. I think that the top 5 were probably I think they were genuinely my favorite games. Right? I mean, you could say something like Death's Door and a couple others as Roslovic shot, rebound, 2 in a row, saved by Ullmark. And Studnicka gets the rebound now, finally off the third shot. Now over to Fogarty. His shot, rebound, and he scores. Studnicka's 4th of the year. Fogarty, a good shot on Ronta, low shot. The rebound kicked right to Studnicka, and it's 3-1 Boston. McLeod versus Studnicka now. Face-off won again by Boston. Forbert with the puck. A lot of blocked shots tonight here against the Dragons, and they have not been able to put up the offense. Studnicka has it poked away by Haig. Janmark finds it and sends it up to Zingle. Zingle along the left side. From the left circle, shot saved by Ullmark. No rebound, and he holds it. It was a weak year for games, since I agree wholeheartedly. And Darkstroke, I also agree. I have no idea who voted for It Takes Two. I will say this, the EGM, I also voted for their official outlet as an outlet games of the year. I can tell you this, it is not It Takes Two for EGM. As McLeod tries to pass up to Taves, but it's going to get by him, and no icing. Grzelcyk gets hit by Taves. McAvoy gets the loose puck, though, and passes up to Marchand. But I thought that was absolutely terrible with the Game Awards, that It Takes Two. It seems so much like Keeley just wants to give awards to his friends. And I get that it's supposed to have been voted on, but I'm really curious to see who, you don't have to tell me who voted for what, but I would love to know what the final vote count was for everything. As Craig Smith now from the right side, his shot saved by Ullmark. Klingberg keeps it in. Shot, rebound, can't get knocked away again. 2 in a row as Ryan Strome can't get the shot through. Good job by the Boston defense, again blocking more shots and opportunities as Marchand gets hit there. Only a few seconds left in the period. Klingberg from the right circle, shot, rebound. Clifton keeps that out of the net, and Hornquist can't get to it there as Hall clears. Yeah, Sensei, it's been a rough year for games, not going to lie. And yes, Forza Horizon is my number 3 game of the year, 31B. It's absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Delaware out shooting Boston 15-9, but Boston up 3-1. Hits 10-7 in favor of Delaware. Faceoffs 8-4. Duchene versus Kadri now. Face-off won by Boston to Grzelcyk. No, I mean, that's fine, like, giving it, like, action game, but, you know, it is what it is. I mean, I'll say this, I think Metroid still just because it wasn't a great year, still I think would have been my 10th game of the year. It went to 10 as Duchene scores! Matt Duchene's 11th of the year, and the Dragons are right back in this one. It's 3-2. It's just, it was a rough year, really. After that top, like, 7 or 8 for me, there, like you said, there weren't a lot of games I really enjoyed. Yeah, I never played Five Nights at Freddy's, Sensei. Not really my thing, honestly. Strome versus Kadri now. Taves and Klingberg the assists. As Grzelcyk has it poked away by Strome. Good job by Ryan Strome, but Grzelcyk takes it back. Gets up to Pasternak. It's the first time we've said his name tonight. As Lindblom gets the loose puck as he's pinned to the boards and sends it across to Kylington. Oscar Kylington now moving in. Shot saved by Ullmark. Punch to the left side. Ryan Strome there. Ryan Strome shot. Save again by Ullmark. And this time he freezes it. Kern versus Kadri now to the left of Ullmark. To the right of Ullmark, excuse me. Our left is right. 3.5 minutes gone here. 1 goal game. 3.5 minutes gone here in the third. It's a 1-goal game in favor of Boston. Kadri up to Marchand. Now over to Pasternak. Pasternak. Hit by Roslovic, and Shattenkirk finds it and sends it over to Kern. Kern along the left side gets it knocked away from the puck, and McAvoy finds it. Up to Marchand. Now back over to Kadri. Across to Coyle. Coyle hit there by Haig, and it kicks to Shattenkirk. Sends it a crack across to Haig. Over to Roslovic, who gains the zone. Roslovic back to Haig. Haig lets it rip, doesn't get through. Hall finds the loose puck. There's 3 Bruins there. We're looking to block it. Hall over to Coyle now. Charlie Coyle gets hit from behind. And Shattenkirk was offside, so unfortunately the Dragons had to wait up, and Hall took it away. Hornquist now with the puck, passing up to Antanasu. Antanasu along the right side. Can't get a good shot off. McAvoy takes it away. Coyle there. Best and worst gaming events of the year? Like, you mean like conventions? Or you like, what do you mean by an event? It's Kern shot, save, rebound. Can't get through. Hornquist finds it now. Antanasu shot, backhand save by Ullmark. And he freezes it. Not for me, Cotter. 2021 felt like it lasted forever. You know, it's tough to say, Sensei, just because half the year was still like with COVID, so we really didn't get together in person. I'll say this for me, the only good thing about the Game Awards is I got to go see my friends again, right? Like, I got to see a lot of people in person, and we're going to try and have, like, you know, reconnecting with folks. So I'll say in that regard, the Game Awards was very good, but that's something, you know, just in my selfishness, to see my friends in the game industry again, some of which I hadn't seen in 2 years. As Zingle now along the right side. Loses it to Riley, but then gets it back. Then loses it again, then gets it back. Then finally loses it, and Klingberg finds it. Klingberg tries to pass to Taves, but what was that? Bad pass from Klingberg. He has to go back, and the Dragons have to regroup. Up to Janmark now along the left side. Janmark pinching in. He can't get a shot off. Big back check there, coming in like a ball of fire. As Janmark down low, Ryan Strome scores! His 17th of the year! He beats Ullmark down low on the deflection. And just like, or the redirect, I should say. And just like that, we are tied at 3. I will say, Cotter, that 2021 went by faster than 2020. But I think overall they were both very slow years. Sensei Solo, I think Star Wars Eclipse is going to be garbage. Quantic Dream is not a great developer, in my opinion. It's going to be entirely story-focused. It's going to be like a point-and-click adventure. And I think that it's going to come down to the story and how much Disney is involved with it. I really hope the guys over at Disney really keep David Cage, who's kind of a basket case for who's the head writer for Quantic Dream, kind of really keeps him in line. If they don't do that, I don't think Eclipse will be good at all. As this faceoff is won by Boston, McAvoy with the puck passing cross ice to Marchand. Marchand along the right side, hit by Kylington. Antanasu finds it. Sends it up to Sekera. Now Antanasu back to Kylington. Pasternak gets it up to Marchand. Poked away over to Kadri. Kadri hit by Sekera to McAvoy. Grzelcyk pinching in. Oh, and it deflects in off of Grzelcyk, and Ronta just watched it kind of trickle by. Grzelcyk's third of the year. It's 4-3 Boston. Darkstroke, Detroit Become Human wasn't a huge hit. What are you talking about? Detroit Become Human, most people hated that game. Like, after Heavy Rain, people are kind of like, and Beyond Two Souls, like, people are kind of done with Quantic Dream. Like, as Duchene tries to get Antanasu shot, Antanasu scores with a minute to go. As it pinballed around and Antanasu finally found the rebound. His 16th of the year. It's 4-4. Yeah, exactly, Sensei. They better really keep that in line. I really worry with Quantic Dream. Detroit Become Human was not, like, I don't know anybody who liked it, Darkstroke. Duchene and Taves the assists. Hall now down low, poked away there by Haig. Smith back the other way. He gets hit hard at center ice. Comes away with the puck, though, but Hall now takes it away, finally. On the right side, hit by Lindblom. We might get ourselves an overtime game. Lindblom now cutting through neutral ice. Some jackass outside almost crashed into the wall, it sounds like. Having fun doing donuts in the rain. I don't know if you guys heard that. Anyway. Riley with the puck down low. Oh, yeah, you gotta... Because we've had a lot of not pleasant people here, we've had to really clamp down on certain language here, Sensei. As we're going to overtime. Darkstroke, that's fine if you think it was their best game. Doesn't mean it was a good game. You gotta really like that visual novel stuff, man. If that point and click, if it's not for you, it's not for you. And a lot of people, it's not. So. Oh, that's a good point, Sensei. You know, I'm willing to give Ubisoft a chance, though. Like, I just think Assassin's Creed Star Wars, and I'd be down for that. But we'll see what they do, right? We're going to overtime. Delaware outshot Boston 26-13, out hitting them 13-12. Face-offs 70%, 14-6 in favor of Boston. Yeah, well, Sensei, you know what it is? It's all about the Benjamins. It's all about that money as Lindblom wins that one back over to Smith. And we are underway here in overtime. Some 3-on-3 bonus hockey. Smith's shot saved by Ullmark. Marchand clears it away from Shattenkirk looking for the rebound. Passing up to McAvoy, and now over to Pasternak. Poked away back to McAvoy. Now Lindblom with a good stick check. McAvoy keeps it in, though. Now back to Marchand. His shot saved by Ronta. Easily his best save of the night, as he then leaves it for Smith. And here come the Dragons. Smith gets it up to Lindblom. Lindblom now along the left side. Lindblom cross ice, tries to get it to Shattenkirk, but can't. Now Shattenkirk gets the loose puck. Shattenkirk top of the slot. Shattenkirk shot saved by Ullmark, and he freezes it with just under 2 minutes left here in overtime. Yeah. Yeah, well, Fallen Order was fantastic, Sensei. A lot of times it comes down to the developer, too, right? Like, Respawn really knows what they're doing, and they're the ones who handled, Fallen Order. As Pasternak now coming down along the left side. Gets by Hornquist, poked away there. Nice job by Oscar Kylington. Puck is loose. Duchene has it. Oh, but turns it over. Marchand shot, save, rebound. 3 in a row. Ronta freezes the puck and give him a standing ovation as Auntie Ronta coming up huge after giving up a softie that allowed it. That was Boston's 4th goal. I can't wait for Fallen Order 2 either, Sensei. As this one won back to Grzelcyk by Boston. Kadri with the puck. Back across one time, shot saved by Ronta. Left for Kylington, no face-off here. As the Dragons have not done well in the face of that big hit there. Hornquist might be hurt. Hall down low. Grzelcyk to Kadri. Shot saved by Ronta. And now Kylington up to Duchene. Duchene along the left side, now cutting towards the middle. Matt Duchene shot saved by Ullmark. Yeah, I wish that Squadrons got more post-launch support as well. It was a good game. A bit buggy at launch as well. There were definitely some issues with it. But Squadrons was a really good idea, and it overall was very solid. As Kylington now, his pass deflected, Duchene shot, rebound, cleared away by Grzelcyk with 45 seconds left here in overtime. Grzelcyk loses the puck, made a move, and it was not a good one. Kylington now misfires in the pass, but Hornquist goes back and finds it. Hornquist gets tripped up. Kylington now cutting down the middle. Kylington 2-on-1. Duchene can't get the one-timer. Good back check there as Pasternak now at the puck. Smith. Now Marchand bound low. Good recovery there by Craig Smith as he takes it away. Pasternak to Marchand. Shot saved by Ronta. He leaves it for Alex Kern. The rookie finally now gets out on the ice. Alex Kern cutting down the middle. Alex Kern. Shot poked away. Never actually got a shot off. Roslovic now at the puck. Roslovic circling. Roslovic, 3 seconds left. Shot deflects on net and kicked away. And we are going to a shootout. Boston with 5 shots in overtime, 4 for Delaware, no one scores. We are going to the shootout. I will probably lose here. Starting things off is Pasternak. Moving in, down low, backhand shot saved by Ronta with the right leg. And now here comes Ryan Strome. Strome moving in. Down low. Shot. Rebound. It doesn't matter. It's a shootout. Initial save made there by Ullmark. And now Brad Marchand. As we have no score through the first round. Backhand shot. Easy save by Ronta. Marchand tried to go 5-hole. Ronta was not fooled. As now Patrick Hornquist with a chance to give the Dragons a lead here. And now backhand shot. Again saved by Ullmark. Wow, Sensei, that would be insane. As now here comes Taylor Hall. Shot saved with the stick by Ronta. A chance to walk it off here now in the shootout. It is Matt Duchene. Duchene with speed coming in down low, and he scores! Duchene will send everyone in Dover home happy as he beats Ullmark on the blocker side. Came in with speed, rushed the net, and was just too fast. The Dragons win 5-4 in the shootout, 1-0. Drive safely, everybody, as the Dragons win again. A nail-biter. The Bruins came in. They were up for the challenge, but failed to knock off the Delaware Dragons in a barn burner here in Dover. Your number 3 star with a goal and an assist, Ryan Strome. Your number 2 star with a goal and assist and a hit and the game winner in the shootout, Matt Duchene. Your number 1 star with 2 assists and 3 hits, Devin Taves. So a shootout win here for the Dragons. Boston falls to 17-17-5, so they still 500. Ooh. Going to decline that trade. All right, one more game, and then I go get food. As we now welcome the Blue Jackets to Delaware. I'm going to make tacos, Sensei. I'm going to make tacos tonight. I went to the grocery store today. I got all the fixins and stuff. So, yeah, I'm very excited about that. Especially because I haven't eaten in 8.5 hours now. I had a very early lunch, and I have not eaten yet. Just as I was starting to get hungry, I'm like, oh no, it's time to stream. Goodness. So here we go. The Columbus Blue Jackets head down to Dover. And will take on the Dragons. Columbus 17-20-4. Delaware 37-2-2. Duchene versus Evgeny Malkin to get things started. Again, with the expansion draft, things always kind of go crazy as teams make a lot of moves and a lot of rosters are different. As Laine with the puck moves in down low, knocked away by Taves. And Taves passes up to Antanasu. Antanasu along the left side. Shot misses high and wide. Rattles are all the way around the boards. Voracek keeps it away from Taves and passes cross ice to Werenski. Werenski up to Voracek now. Voracek sends it deep. Duchene goes and gets it for the Dragons and starts back the other way. Duchene, long pass, looking for Hornquist. Instead, it deflects, actually, towards the net side of the net. Hornquist takes it away, passing down low. Knocked away there nicely by the defense. Antanasu finds it. Back to Klingberg at the point. Taves pinching in, can't get there. Laine takes it away. And Laine now down, taken away by Duchene. Passing back, one-time shot, saved by Jake Allen. As now Malkin with the puck, passing back to Voracek. Down low, Laine, backhand shot, saved, or never hit the net, actually. And Duchene now, long pass up for Craig Smith. He loses the puck at the blue line, and Boquist gets it. Now over to Tashir. Over to Voracek. Back to Malkin. Malkin in the corner, fighting with John Klingberg, who kicks it around to Lindblom. Oscar Lindblom passing up to Ryan Strome. Strome now gains the blue line along the left side. Moving in down low into the corner, but Smith is there. Pushes it back to Strome. Strome moving in through traffic. Shot never got through. Nyquist knocked it down. Nyquist now back the other way for Columbus. Nyquist gets across the blue line, but is poked away by Oscar Kylington, who then loses it back to Nyquist. Shot saved by Allen on the one-timer as Lindblom pushes it to Smith. Yes, Sensei, the first episode I thought was a little slow, but I think they spent a little too much time in flashback as Kern looking for Sekera. Can't find him. Sekera, excuse me. Kern now, shot deflects wide, and Tashir finds it. Really enjoyed it overall, though. They're planting a lot of seeds for what's coming later in the season, and I'm okay with that. A little slow, but overall very good. As Peak loses it to Kern, gets the Nyquist shot, saved by Allen. Sekera up to Roslovic. Yeah, solid start. I agree. As Roslovic gets hit there, loses the puck, circling in down low. Roslovic, and Jack Roslovic scores! Hits the far post down low, and just like that, the Dragons are on the board, 1-0. Roslovic's 12th of the year. Celebrates with his teammates as he beats Korpisalo low far post. McLeod versus Domi now. Max Domi, son of Ty Domi, former New York Ranger. Sekera and Allen the assists. As Libor Hayek, former New York Ranger, now gains the zone. Passes cross ice to Domi. In real life, he's actually a Ranger. Got his first assist of the night tonight. First assist of the year tonight in a losing effort in real life. Haig up to Janmark. Janmark now passing down McLeod. Shot saved by Korpisalo, and he freezes it. As Roslovic now 120 career points, his 50th career goal. Good milestone there. McLeod versus Domi now. Face-off won by Columbus. Robinson up to Bjorkstrand. He'll send it deep. Shattenkirk will give chase and get there for the Dragons and circle back around. Shattenkirk passes up to Janmark along the right side. Has it knocked away by Domi. Gets it to Gavrikov. Gavrikov gets it up to Bjorkstrand. He will send deep again, and Shattenkirk will retrieve for the Dragons. Shattenkirk, long pass up to Zingle. Zingle now, shot saved. Hayek clears it away from danger and passes up to Robinson. Now poked away. The puck, Robinson gets it back, sends it across to Hayek. Hayek gains the zone, leaves it for Bjorkstrand, poked away there, kicks to Hornquist, and then deflects to Haig. To Antonasu. Back across ice to Duchene. Onside, said the referee. Matt Duchene in. Shot, save. Rebound cleared away by Karali. Now up to Werenski. Antonasu picks his pocket. Antonasu's shot, saved by Korpisalo. Leaves it for Hayek. A dangerous pass there. And Libor Hayek sends it across to Karali. Back to Bemstrom. Taken away by Antonasu at the blue line. A minute and a half left here in the first. Delaware up 1-0 on Roslovic's 12th of the year. Antonasu now. Shot, save on the glove by Korpisalo, and he freezes it with just under a minute left in the first. You see there, Malkin leads the team in points with 35, 9 goals, 26 assists. As Alex Kern comes out for the faceoff, 17 goals, 16 assists in his rookie campaign. Faceoff won by Malkin to Boquist, now over to Foudy. Foudy hit at the blue line. Roslovic finds the puck, sends it over to Sekera. Favorite current Ranger. Adam Fox, I say, is my favorite current Ranger, as Foudy gets hit by Kylington as the period expires. An all-time Mark Messier, right? It's got to be Messier. A lot of guys from the 94 team, though, right? Leach, Richter, of course. Especially because I was a goalie growing up. Mike Richter holds a special place in my heart forever. But I mean the captain, Messier, I think. I would say probably in that, I would say Messier, Richter, Leach, and then Adam Graves. Those mid-90s Rangers, though, that's when I really got into hockey and was getting into it and growing up playing with my friends. And special time. But currently, Adam Fox. Yeah, 94, man. 94 was special. 2014 was almost special. I mean, man, coulda, woulda, shoulda. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Anyway, Delaware outshot Columbus 6-4 in the first, outhit them 4-2. Faceoffs all won by Columbus 4-0 as we start the second period here in Dover, Delaware. Duchene versus Malkin, center ice. Ooh, I got wrestling to watch after this. Looking forward to it. A new AEW Dynamite. I heard some big things happen tonight. As Boquist across the Voracek, hit by Klingberg. Nice hit there. Taves now over Duchene. Minute gone here in the second period. Duchene, backhand shot, saved by Korpisalo. Oh, and he knocked it in! Korpisalo knocked it in himself! Matt Duchene, a soft backhander, kind of took Korpisalo by surprise. He made the initial save, and then it bounced in the air, and Korpisalo batted it in. Holy cow! It's 2-0 Dragons! Taves, the only assist on Duchene's 12th of the year. And now that's back goals and back-to-back games for Duchene. As Liney gets the puck, deflects on net. Korpisalo there will freeze it in front of Strome. Yeah, I played goalie. I played a lot of street hockey with my friends, in particular Moss. I wasn't in like an organized league or anything. But I was a netminder. We used to play at these abandoned tennis courts. Because it was made for a great flat top. Some ice rinks in Jersey, but it's expensive. Hockey's an expensive sport, and so like we used to cannibalize a lot of our baseball equipment for street hockey, aside from rollerblades and stuff. As Lindblom passing up to Strome, taken away by Boquist, now across to Werenski, across the line A. So like, you know, we'd have baseball gloves instead of goalie gloves, right? And a goalie glove, yeah, goalie glove. As a one-time shot saved by Allen, and he freezes it. We used to use catcher, you know, sometimes we had a couple, one guy had a goalie helmet, but we used to use catcher's helmets, or catcher's masks. I did have a goalie blocker, as Boquist face-off win. One-time shot save again by Allen. He freezes it again. My chest protector was a catcher's chest protector, right? So, I wouldn't say I'm looking forward to it, Darkstroke. I think it's going to be good. I think I'll wait for it to hit streaming services, though. I don't think I'm going to go to the theaters for it. But we'll see. Maybe, depending... I forget when's it coming out? If it's a slow time period, maybe. All right, I didn't go see Eternals. I'm waiting for that to hit streaming services. A Sanford backhand shot saved by Korpisalo and kicks it to Boquist. Up to Tashir now. Tashir hit by Klingberg. Klingberg takes it away. Starts back the other way. And same thing with I'm going to say it right now. I don't know if we're going to see the Batman in theaters. Now that Warner Brothers has said that only 45 days it'll be on HBO Max, I think I could wait that long. I really do. It's Kern with the puck now. Circling. Shot saved by Korpisalo. Sanford finds it. Now down low. Backhand shot saved by Korpisalo, and he freezes it with 10:46 left. Yeah, if you get hit funny, Mosh, puck is no joke, man. In February, maybe then. Maybe I'll go to the theater for it. I'm not sure. There's not a lot out in February. Yeah, I'm still not sold on it, Darkstroke. I'm really, really hesitant. I really don't know. I might wait for the reviews as Sekera gets up to Hornquist. Hornquist now, tough angle shot saved by Korpisalo, and he freezes it with 9 minutes left here in the period. I did see the new Spider-Man. I went opening day, 10:30 in the morning, IMAX. Was perfectly fine after it. Everybody was masked up. Everybody was safe. As face-off won back to Bean by Columbus, and he passes up to Bjorkstrand across the peak. Yeah, I mean, I was fortunate. I was wearing a proper goalie helmet the one day I took a puck to the head. I used to take a lot of pucks to the head, actually. I'm going to explain some stuff. His shot scars! Yanmark on a perfect one-timer from McLeod. Makes it 3-0 Dragons as the fourth line delivers his 14th of the year. Yanmark now has almost as many goals with the Dragons. He's got 6 with the Dragons as he had with the Blackhawks. Strome versus Malkin now. McLeod the only assist. Face-off one back to Hayek. Hayek coming in, pinched in. Kylington takes it away. Oscar Kylington now. Passing up to Strome. Strome gains the zone. Shot saved by Korpisalo with the blocker. Lindblom back to Sekera. Across the Kylington. His shot doesn't get through. Malkin there. Sends it over to Voracek. Yeah, might explain. Yeah, exactly. Voracek hit there. Sekera finds the loose puck. Long pass up to Craig Smith on the right side. Smith now, cross-ice pass taken away by Hayek. Kylington gets laid out. Sekera finds it. Tries to get it to line A. Or excuse me, intercepted by line A, I should say. Hayek now over to Voracek. Voracek makes a move, but loses the puck. Kylington back to Smith. 3 minutes left in the second. To Strome. Ryan Strome shot. Misses high and wide. Malkin with the puck over to Hayek. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed that, Mosh. I'm glad you enjoyed that, buddy. As Taves now tries to get it to Strome, but it kicks away. Antonas, I'm going to ask you guys a question. You think there was anything that was TikTok worthy tonight? I'm thinking either the Korpisalo goal that he knocked in himself, the goal that got knocked in, the Duchene goal that Korpisalo knocked in. As Sillinger gains the zone, he's hit by Klingberg. Hornquist can't clear, but now it is taken out away as the period expires. Or the Duchene winner in the shootout. Or nothing. You could say nothing. Nothing is a viable answer. We go to the second intermission. Dragons up 3-0. Delaware out shooting Columbus 14-6, out hitting them 5-4. Columbus has won every face-off 12-0. But they're losing the game 3-0. So Duchene versus Malkin now. Face-off won by Columbus. Duchene with the puck, passing up to Antanasu. Antanasu has it poked away. Line A there, gets it back from Antanasu, and then Line takes it back. Poked away there now by Klingberg. Good job by John Klingberg as Antanasu back to Hornquist. Shot block. Never got through. Puck kicks into the corner. Antanasu. Hornquist now with it. Hornquist down low. Taken away by Laine. It has been a while. You got to remember, I was also gone for a couple of weeks. There was nothing to do. Right? So I did a couple of lives. I did a couple of lives, one from the airport and another when I was on break. But it's been a couple of weeks now. As Smith passing back to Strome, and he scores! Top shelf, Ryan Strome, his 18th of the year, and the Dragons are pouring it on. It's 4-0 now. Yeah, no, exactly, Sensei. It was a good moment, but I don't think it was I don't know if it was TikTok worthy. It's all right. We can wait for another moment, especially tomorrow nights with the Rangers. Tomorrow night we're going to stream the Rangers, so Sillinger versus Strome. 4.5 gone here in the third. Smith and Klingberg the assists. As Bean now gets it to Shashir. His shot kicks wide. Sekera takes it away. Passing up to Lindblom. Taken away by Peak. Peak across the Nyquist. Laid out by Kylington. Good hit by Oscar Kylington. As he'll be offsides. With about 6 minutes gone here in the third. Sillinger versus Kern. Face-off won by Kern. Back to Haig. Haig gains the zone. Passing back to Sanford. Shot block. Doesn't get through. Rebound kicks around. Now Shattenkirk pinching in. Shot saved by Korpisalo. And he smothers it with 12:49 left in the third. Yeah, I haven't been doing as many because, unfortunately, a lot of folks haven't been watching as much lately either. It's been, I don't know if it's because it's hockey or it's just that time of the year. I would love for some more folks to watch my, the Mega Man X one I did. It's the third one down now from the page where I did the Armadillo song. As Sanford scores, it makes it 5-0. No, I don't know him, Mosh. He might have been before my time. Or after my time, I should say. Sanford's 13th of the year as he goes top shelf. And just like that, it's 5-0 Dragons as this one is getting ugly. Ryan Shafir. Yeah, I don't know him offhand. Shattenkirk and Allen the assists. Face-off won there by Columbus. Bean with the puck gets laid out there. Kylington across to Sekera. Sekera can't get it out of the zone. Taken away by Janmark. Maybe we'll make a trade after this. Or maybe not. I'm not sure. Sekera with the puck. Passing over to Bean. Bean passes back to Robinson. Now sent deep. Kylington will find it. I am not familiar with him, Mosh, no. As Janmark with the puck. Passing across things. Zingle tries to deflect it on net, but can't. It goes wide. Zingle finds it now in the trapezoid. His pass intercepted by Borkstrand. I think it was meant for Sakura. Yeah, no, that's not going to happen, Mosh. Kylington now passing up to Ryan Strome along the right side. He tries to pass it back, but it's deflected away, and Domi gets it over to Voracek. Didn't realize we were going for a change. Voracek will send it deep. Sekera will find it in the corner. Sekera circling now. Pass up to Craig Smith. Smith along the left side. Smith shot. Craig Smith scores. His 12th of the year. And it is getting ugly. As I said, the Dragons are pouring it on. It's 6-0. Nice, dude. That's awesome that he got drafted by the Bruins. That's terrific. Kern versus Malkin now with 5.5 left here in the third. Sekera the only assist. His face-off won by the Dragons. Roslovic gets laid out. He's a little slow to get up, it looks like. Looks like he is holding his head. That is not good at all. And Sanford comes in against Hayek, defending his teammate. And Libor Hayek, not really known as a fighter, and it is proven that is being shown here as down he goes. Sanford lays him out. They'll both go to the sin bin for the remaining 5 minutes of this game. As McLeod will take on Malkin. So those two will sit in the sin bin for the rest of the game. Face-off won by the Dragons. McLeod with the puck. Shot saved by Merzlinskins, who has come in for Korpisalo. No, Mosh. No, Mike. I never got it, man. I never got Madden 22. I don't have enough subs. I actually set a new sub goal. I said if I get 50 subs, I will buy Madden, and I will start playing football again. And I actually lost subs because of that. As Shattenkirk gets it to McLeod, taken away by Voracek, poked away now towards Allen. As Gavrikov over the Voracek, knocked away by McLeod. Shattenkirk with the puck. Bank pass meant for Zingle. Is going to go all the way down. Zingle mad that they called icing as he won the race. Yeah, I heard it was terrible. I said it, though. I said if I got 50 subs, I would go Madden or NBA. And I never got, nobody subs. So, Boquist, his shot blocked. Shattenkirk with the puck. You know, we haven't seen a power play the entire night tonight. I didn't draw a penalty aside from fighting penalties. I didn't get one either. As Malkin shot saved by Allen, Shattenkirk puts it back on his own net. It's just sitting there. Allen finds it now and freezes it. With 54 seconds to go. Duchene versus Malkin now to the right of Allen. That's what I've heard. As one-timer, and Columbus breaks up the shutout as Jacob Voracek gets his 16th of the year. And that Columbus fan is freaking out for getting the goose egg off the board. Mosh gets a hydrate as I'm running low on water here. Line A and Gavrikov, that was his 15th of the year, actually, with the assists. Duchene tries to get up to Antanasu. Gavrikov intercepts Malkin over to Boquist. Boquist to Voracek. Shot saved by Allen. Hornquist gets the loose puck. Half a minute to go here in the third. The Dragons rolled. It is 6-1 right now. A late goal by Columbus to break up the shutout, but that's about it. As Nyquist now moving in. Shot saved by Allen. Leaves it for Klingberg. John Klingberg. 15 seconds left, up to Antanasu. Antanasu, his pass taken away by Tashir. A few seconds left here as Malkin gets hit by Klingberg. Antanasu now across the tapes. Intercepted by Nyquist and cleared away. So one last save there by Allen. There's your dab. Mosh. Oh, what is it? Pro Evo Soccer, Sensei? Yeah, I mean, folks really wanted me to play that. That would be something. Yeah, oh man. So Delaware outshot Columbus 20-12. Duchene with your number 3 star. He had a goal tonight. Delaware out hitting him 9-5. Faceoffs, oof, 21-2. It's a 91% in favor of Columbus. Sekera, a pair of assists. Your number 2 star. And Craig Smith, a goal and an assist, your number 1 star. Not a lot of shots on net for Delaware, but 6 goals. You'll always take that. And it looks like Jack Roslovic is... He's okay. He's okay. He's ready for next game. He only missed the rest of that game. He is okay now. So, actually, one more game Colin Miller will miss before he comes back. Yeah, I'm not getting Brad Marchand. Not happening, Mosh. Not happening. Let's take a look at the player stats. Sekera, 2 assists now in 5 games. It's not bad. Maybe, Sensei, maybe. Goodness. So yeah, Sakara, all right, he finally got his first 2 points here. He knew he would have been on the trade block otherwise. Honestly, he's on the. I think he's on the trade block anyway. Did I put him on the trade block? No. Okay. Yeah, what did I give him? I gave him a 2-year deal. Yeah, I think we're gonna put him there. See what happens. No, I know, Mosh, I know. So, yeah, let's see what happens. Anyway, so good night tonight. Lots of good wins. That's gonna do it for us though here. I appreciate everybody tuning in as always. We're back. We're back tomorrow night with the Rangers now. Friday off because of New Year's. Back and then back on Monday. So that is the plan. But I am back from Jersey. I am back here streaming. There you go. That's the end of the water. I appreciate everybody who tuned in tonight. I appreciate everybody hanging out. It always means a lot. It's really good seeing everybody. It is. Have a good night, guys. Be well. Take care of yourselves. And we'll hopefully see you again tomorrow night for New York Rangers hockey. But until then, yeah, go Bruins. Good night, guys. Good night. Take care. Be well.